How's it going, everybody? David Hedge here from Hedge Gaming, as promised from our Monday stream on Twitch. Here is the game that Cyndi and I talked about, where we're pitting Maralen up, and we changed up a little bit because originally I was thinking about playing Ashling, but I figured I could take a commander from the last set of 2025 against a commander that's built for the first set of 2026. So here we go. Cyndi piloting Maralen, going up against Avatar Aang, piloted by me. So let's get to it and see what happens. All right, here we go. This is our commander game. We're taking a character from the last set of 2025 and a character from the first set of 2026. So I am playing Avatar Aang from Last Airbender. Basically, I want a water bend, earth bend, fire bend, and air bend, hopefully all the same turn so I can turn him over to his more powerful side during the game. And who do you have, my dear?
Maralen Fae Ascendant.
For those of you who don't know, Maralen Fae Ascendant is probably one of the more powerful commanders that come out of Lorwyn Eclipse, because she takes two of the more popular tribes, kindred, if you will, for elves and fairies, and puts them into one deck, which means big trouble for me. Every time her or a fairy or elf comes into play, I have to mill 2 cards, and she can play any of those cards as long as its casting cost is less than or equal to the number of elves and fairies she has in play. She can get a lot, and she can actually almost mill my deck out because of how many token generators she has in the deck. So we're going to see how this goes. So let's go on ahead. Just we'll put you there, and we'll draw our 7, and let's go. So there are variations of the 1v1 rules for Commander. Here at the house, we do the following. You do get 1 free mulligan. You do draw on the first turn, but there is no commander damage on a 1v1. Because there's easy ways to be one-shotted in a 1v1 if you try to do 21 commander damage in one shot. So that's our variation of the 1v1 here at HHG. And you can't see it right now, but Cyndi is smiling like the Cheshire Cat from Wonderland's War.
I'm just listening to Domino cry.
Well, that too.
Cutely.
Yeah, you may be hearing that a lot on the video because he already has separation anxieties. So we have to keep the studio doors open. So we may have a bunch of meowing. And at some point, we may have a orange blur go across the table. But we'll cross that cat when we get there. So my little lady.
It's White Sun Zenith that summons all the cats, right? I need that. Or you need that.
She just reached in the Magic the Gathering's history and pulled one of the most powerful token generators back in Mirrodin Besieged. All I have to say is, what the heck?
I summoned cat.
She shall summon the cat. All right, so you can go first, hon.
Okay. I've got a Tanglet is lit. And you are up.
All right, I will draw. And I will go on ahead and I will play a Cinderglade. It will come into play tapped because I do not have 2 more basic lands. You're
okay.
up.
I have Farseek.
Now, I'll let you know you can get dual lands with that if you want to.
Okay.
Farseek has to be one of my favorite mana fixers in the game, especially with there's so many cheaper. Actually, you can get ones like this where it has like the land type.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or else if it would be like that, they'd be broken. But I'm glad they made all these now because it's a lot cheaper to be able to run those kind of dual lands. Instead of actually going to get like a Tundra or an Underground Sea,
yeah,
you can get like the cheaper versions. Even though they come into play tapped, still, it's good mana fixing.
Yeah, this one was struggling with the land for a little bit until he helped with it.
Yeah, but this is Cyndi's design. As a matter of fact, this deck here is the first deck that she has built on her own in a while. Usually, like, she'll go, "Ooh, I want to play this," and I build the deck for it, and we're good. This one, we were opening the box that we got, and she saw this. She was like, "I want to build this." I'm like, "Okay, I'll build it." And she was like, "No, I want to build this." And I'm like,
okay. I slammed the card down on the table and went, "New commander." All right, you're
So trust me, this is she's already been beating me with this. I'm going to see if I can do something on camera. All right, so I'm going to draw. I am going to go on ahead, and I am going to play a Sun Petal Grove. It'll come to play on tap since I have a forest in play. And I will go ahead and play an Earth Kingdom Protectors. 1/1 Vigilance. I could sacrifice it. Another target ally I control. It's indestructible until end of turn. And you're up.
Okay. I have my favorite 1/1 Death Toucher. Whenever another creature I control enters, I gain 1 life.
Soul Warden with poison.
Okay, and I think that will be it for me this turn.
Okay. Untap and draw. Well, the win me getting a free point in for my Earth Kingdom. Alright. Okay, I will go ahead and play Woodland Cemetery. Also comes to play untapped since I have a forest in play. You know what? Just so I can say that I got damage in early, I'm going to play Glider Staff. When Glider Staff enters, airbend up to 1 target creature. So I'm going to exile this, but you can recast on your turn for 2 colorless mana.
Okay.
And I will swing in for 1.
I'm going to...
It's only for 1. I'm just kidding. What you got?
Flash in a Glamourmite.
And that's a 2.
And that's a 2.
And that's me being screwed.
And
I can't get one damage in?
No.
Are you freaking serious? All right. Well, my protector's unprotected. It's gone to the graveyard. Yep, sure. All right. Now, what does that do otherwise?
When this creature enters, choose 1 tap target creature or untap target creature.
Yeah, that worked. Yeah. Yep. Go ahead. You're up.
Okay, I will. You said replay for 2?
Yep, 2 colors.
That is silly for a 1/1. All right, he's back. And then I will fly in the air for 2.
We'll go down to 38.
Okay. And that is it for me.
All right, I will untap and draw. And you know, even though I'm going to have this on the screen, here is our high-tech life scoring apparatus that we'll be using. We're only high-tech here at HHG. Back in my day, this is what we usually use to keep score.
That's how I learned.
All right, I'm just going to play a Fetid Pools. I'll come and play tapped, and that is going to be it for me. You're up.
Okay. Okay. Black and green and 2. For Herald Unites the Elves. Mill 3 cards. You may put an elf or Tyvar card from the graveyard onto the battlefield. Go ahead and mill my 3 cards.
And there you go for your chapter.
And 1. I only got fairies.
Well, fudge.
Yeah. Okay. And I will declare attacks.
Yep.
And come in for
3.
3.
Yep. So I'll go down to 35. All right.
Okay.
So it's my go.
It is.
End of your turn, I am going to play Cycle of Renewal. I sacrifice land, search my library for up to 2 basic land cards, and put into play tapped. I'm actually going to sacrifice my woodland cemetery. So I got a mountain and I got an island. Alright. Alright, so now I'll untap and draw. I'll play a forest. Yeah, I will go on ahead and play Aang. Avatar Aang. Flying Firebending 2. Whenever I Waterbend, Earthbend, Firebend, or Airbend, draw a card, and if I do all 4 of these in one turn, I get to transform them. And that will be it for me. I don't want to think of, you know what, just to be thematic, I'm going to pay 2, I'm going to put the glider on him. Make him a 5/5 flyer. Okay. He just swoops a little bit higher. And you're up.
Okay. Okay, this goes up to a 2. I put a +1/+1 counter on each elf I control for a whopping 1. Okay. That comes in tapped. And since that comes in tapped, I'll go ahead and use 2 and 2 green to play Dwayne. I'll gain a life.
Well, I don't
from the emissary.
All right, 41.
Okay. And other elf creatures I control get +1/+1. And when she attacks, I gain 1 life for each attacking elf I control.
Mm-hmm.
And I will hold.
You will hold.
I will hold.
Okay. You got it. So I'll untap and I will draw. I'll play into the forest. Yeah, I will play Aang the Last Airbender. 3/2 flyer. When it enters, I airbend up to 1 other target non-land permanent. I'm going to make him go bye-bye once again. And when I airbend, I will get to draw a card. And for my other 2 mana, I will go ahead and play a Great Divide Guide. All my allies and my lands can tap for any color mana.
Nice.
And I'm actually going to fly in the air with Avatar Aang. So it's a 5/5 firebending 2, so I'll gain 2 red mana that I'll have until the end of combat. And since it's firebending, I get to draw a card.
I will take it.
Alright, you are taking 5. You are also now down to 35. That may or may not be the lowest life total I will get you to. Like I said, 36. Yeah, me being a card dealer at a casino, math is one of my strong points. You're up.
Okay, black, green, blue, and 2 for Maralen.
Okay, so mill 2 here. Well, I do believe since it's equal to, you should be able to earthbend if you want to earthbend.
Absolutely.
All right, so you getting that? That'll get exiled.
Which one do I want to use? Earthbend 2.
No, here you go. Got the +1/+1 right here for you.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay.
Right, so what does that Ascension do again? Even though it was in my deck.
Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, put a quest counter on this enchantment. When you do, if it has 4 or more quest counters on it, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It gains trample until the end of turn.
Oh.
That's very nice.
Yeah, been very nice on my end.
Okay, this goes up to a 3. Whenever an elf you control attacks this turn, target creature an opponent controls get -1/-1 until the end of turn. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and declare attacks with Dwynnon and
Okay.
give him -1/-1 until the
Alright,
end of the
so it
turn.
is now a 2/1.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll gain 1 life, I do believe, for each elf.
So it's just 1, so I'll get a 37.
Alright. I'll take the 3. I'll go down to the 32.
And then Harold is gone. And that is it for me.
Alright, I'll untap and I'll draw. Reading my cards because I do not remember what these do. Okay. I'm going to play a Sunken Hollow. Comes to play untapped since I have 2 or more basic lands. You know what? I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to tap 2 forest. I'm going to play Shared Roots. Search my library for a basic land card. Put into play tap. Shuffle. Since it's a lesson, Aang, the Last Airbender, will get lifelink until end of turn. And I'll get a Plains. And then I'm going to, since my lands can tap for any color mana, thanks to my ally, the Great Divide Guide, I will tap for 2, 3, 4, and 5. I will play Collective Inferno. As this enchantment enters, choose a creature type. I will choose Ally. Double all damage that source you control of the chosen type would deal.
Excuse me?
So my people will be hitting for my peeps will be hitting for double damage.
Okay.
It's not double strike, it'll just be double damage.
Okay.
And then I will attack. So Aang's gonna be attacking as a 5/5.
Mm-hmm.
And this Aang is gonna be attacking as a 3/2, but they're essentially doing double damage. So this basically do 6, this would do 10.
Okay. I am going to sacrifice my Glamourmite to your commander.
Okay. And I forgot to do firebending, so I'll drop the card. Alright, so you will take 6, I will gain 6. So you're down to 31, I will go to 38. There goes the Planermite, thank goodness. And you are up.
Okay, 2 and 2 green for Anissa. I will go ahead and search for Anissa's Chosen. There she is.
And brings them right into play, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library.
Alright, so Maralen's going to trigger.
Maralen triggers.
So Beifong Bounty Hunters and the Sozin's Comet.
Okay.
But you're 1 short to be able to play the Bounty Hunters.
So I can play none of those.
Unless you got a 1-cost elf somewhere. I mean, if you had
one.
I mean, if you had another land, you could play
I had
that.
one. I do not.
Okay.
So go ahead and exile those.
Congratulations. You stopped Sozin's Comet with a lot less trouble than what the Avatar did.
Yes, I did. Okay.
The Collective Inferno definitely makes it a bit harder.
Yes, it makes it a little bit harder. And I don't think I have any answers for enchantments in my deck.
I think you got a couple. We just got to try and dig to them.
Alright. I kind of feel like I should start doing something. But I think I'm going to hold this turn. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'll untap. And I will draw. I will play a swamp for the turn. And then I will go ahead and pay red, white, green, and 1. And I will play Toph, the First Metal Bender. Non-token artifacts I control are lands in addition to their other types. At the beginning of my end step, I earthbend 2. You know what? Avatar Aang's a wrecking ball. I'm going to keep running him. He's going to swing in as a 5/5, dealing 10. And firebending will trigger, and I will draw a card.
That hurts. I'm going to sacrifice to win.
Oh, yes, because that one has reach. Yep, you're absolutely right. I forgot that sucker
so
has bow and arrows.
I spare myself the 10 damage for now.
All right. End of turn. Beginning my end step, Earthbend will trigger. I will make this swamp a 2/2, and that will trigger Aang's ability. All right, Andrew.
Add a quest counter to that. Let's do 3 green for an eclipsed elf. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. I can reveal an elf, swamp, or forest card from among them and put it into my hand. The rest go on the bottom. Sorry.
You're good. And I'll go ahead and mill 2 here. Origin of Metal Bending and a swamp.
Okay, obviously I cannot use the swamp. Let's see. Why, thank you.
I mean, if you want more choice. No!
Destroy the collective inferno. I appreciate your help with enchantment hate.
That's what I'm here for. The Avatar helps everybody. See, I was going to say you could play that and get more variety, but yeah,
yep. The collective inferno is gone. Thank you very much.
In the words of Boss Baby, poop duty.
Gain 2 life for each elf I control.
So you gain 6 life. Yes. Back up to 37.
Thank you. And I will pass the turn.
And I will fudge. All right. I'll untap and draw. I'll go ahead and play a Prairie Stream. Question my life choices at this point in time. I'll go ahead and pay 2 for an Arcane Signet, so I can have it there. And I will go on ahead and play. I'm gonna start doing stuff. You have 1 flyer still.
I do.
All right, I'm gonna pay 4. I will play Iroh, Dragon of the West. He has haste, Mentor, which is whenever he attacks, I put a +1/+1 counter on a target attacking creature with less power than him. And then at the beginning of the combat, on my turn, each creature I control with a counter on it gains Firebending 2. So I will. I got enough mana to do one or the other. Do I have anything in here? I have 1 creature, so that wouldn't help out too much on this one. I'm going to move the glider over to Iroh for now. And then I will declare an attack.
Okay.
I will have Iroh and Avatar Aang swing in. So 2 things are going to trigger. 1, Mentor is going to trigger because Iroh is a 5/5, Aang is a 4/4. Aang will get a +1/+1 counter on him because of the mentorship. And then Firebending 2 will trigger. I get to draw a card.
And then I have responses.
You have responses.
Iroh is a threat. I was going to use this for Aang, but I think Iroh is the bigger threat.
Well, I mean, he is the Dragon of the West.
Yes.
And now he is the Dragon of the 6 feet under because now he's going to the graveyard. Well, Iroh, you did good, kid. All right. Iroh got taken out by some vampires. Yep. So you'll be taking
I will take 5.
All right. So you'll be going back
I'm not going to sacrifice Maralen to Aang.
All right. You're down to 32. And since this is a sorcery, actually, you know what? I'll save it for now. You are up, my lady. Oh, end of turn, I get to Earthbend again. I'll Earthbend 2 on here. And draw a card.
Land, quest counter. I will play for 2 and 2 green, Moon Vigil Adherence. Go ahead and mill those 2 cards for me, please.
Yep, 2 cards are the boulder is ready for battle. And Appa.
Ooh.
Can you get 2 more elves so you can play Appa?
Probably not. Well, no.
Because you at least got 1 more elf you can play so you can get the boulder.
Actually, no.
Because you have access to these until the end of turn, right?
Right.
Okay.
So I can use 2 to bring the emissary back. Go ahead and mill another 2.
It's a Shivan Reef, so I'm not going to be able to use that one or the Shelter Ticket.
Can't do it. Okay, so I have 5. So I will take the boulder.
The boulder is now playing for the other guys.
Okay, whenever
That
the boulder
elves.
attacks, Earthbend X, where X is the number of creatures you control with power 4 or greater.
It says 1, 2,
1,
3.
3?
Yeah, because that one's going to be...
Oh, yeah, he's a big baby.
He's a big one.
He's currently a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's a 10/10. So just so I know, we're going to put that right there. I will go ahead and gain 2 life for each elf I control. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 life, please.
So you go up to 42.
Okay. And I will pass the turn.
Okay. I think I might be able to get Aang to transform.
Yeah?
I think I can. Alright, so I can do it. I'm going to do 2 and 1. I am going to airbend Maralen, which you have a choice. You can either put in the command zone or you just put her out in the exile for now and recast her for 2 colorless mana.
I will exile her for now.
Okay.
So I can play her for 2.
Alright, and I'll get to draw a card. So
Okay.
that's the airbending part.
Okay.
Water bending. I'll pay 2 blue to play Crashing Waves. Additional cost to cast this. Waterbend X. I will waterbend 1. Tap up the X star creatures and put 3 stun counters among tapped creatures your opponents control. I'm going to tap down your biggin, and he'll have 3 stun counters on him, so you won't untap during your next 3 untap steps. So that is the water bending.
Okay.
I will fly in the air for 5 against you.
Mm-hmm.
That will trigger firebending, and I did not draw for each of these. I need to draw 1 for airbending, 1 for waterbending, and now 1 for firebending.
Mm-hmm.
And so then you will take 5.
Okay.
Yeah, because you don't have anybody with reach now.
I do not.
So 37.
Okay.
And then I will untap, and I will play the Dai Li Agents. When they enter Earthbend 1, then Earthbend 1. When this creature attacks, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is the number of creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them.
Okay.
So I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on each of these 2 lands. So I have 3 creatures that are lands right now. The 4/4 and these 2 1/1s.
Yeah.
But that is the final thing. So I Earthbend, a Firebend, a Waterbend, an Airbend. I need to draw 2 cards for the earthbending. And then he will flip. So Avatar Aang will turn into Aang, Master of the Elements. 6/6 flyer. Spells I cast cost 1 of each color less to play. In the beginning of each upkeep, I may transform Aang, Master of Elements. If I do, I gain 4 life, draw 4 cards, put 4+1/+1 counters on him, and he deals 4 damage to each opponent. This will probably be the only time he will ever get transformed, ever. So I'm going to relish this moment, and now I have to discard a card because I am full. I will... I think I will actually discard the Fire Student.
Okay.
The Firebending Student. And you're up. Also, end the turn, I get to Earthbend again. So I will Earthbend onto this Fetid Pools for another creature with a +1/+1 counters on. But I do not get to draw because that Aang is no longer there.
Okay, he doesn't get to untap. I'm going to take this down to 2. Okay, draw. I'm going to use 2 to recast Maralen.
Okay, so mill.
This goes back up to 11.
So I milled an island, but I also milled those scouts if you want to take a look.
Okay, sure.
Didn't know if you had any other elves coming in so you can
I
get
mean,
some
maybe.
variety.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because since you only can do
let's
one
just
a
keep that
turn.
to the side. I will play. I laid a land, so this is going to go up to 3. I have 5.
And you can still use the land as a creature too for land.
Yes, I know. Significant lack of black sources. So I'll tap 3 and 2 blue for an. Well, hold on. And then do 1 and 2 blue instead of 3 and 2 blue for Omni Changeling. I can have him enter as a copy of another creature on the battlefield except it has Changeling. I'm going to choose the...
Yeah, you're choosing the big one, though, to understand that. That's
that one.
I don't like it. That's cool.
So
I also didn't realize he had Convoke.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Yeah, that makes him better.
Okay.
All right, so 2
he
cards.
is a copy of him. And then I will do a green and a black for a Scarblade Scout. When this creature enters, mill 2 cards.
Boy, you're hitting a lot of the good stuff I wish I could play.
Okay, let's see what I've got. I think it's going to be that, so I can tap down some of your stuff.
I don't like that, but you got it.
And the rest of that is exiled. Now this goes up to a 13. This goes up to a 13. Where is it? It's somewhere. There it is. Okay. And then I'm going to take Nissa up 1 and gain 2 life for each elf. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 life, please.
Fudge. All right. So you're now at 51 to my 38.
Yes.
It's like, yes. Yes, I am.
Oh. Okay, let's see. Oh, this goes down to 1 now. Okay. You're up.
All right. Beginning of my upkeep. Do I want to change Aang back? Because there's a card I drew that actually is very tempting. You know what? I actually am.
Yeah.
So he's going to change back. So I will. I'll gain 4 life. I will put 4 counters on him, draw 4 cards, and deal you 4 damage.
Okay.
So he gets that. I go to 42. You go to
53.
4,
53. I'm at 57.
oh yeah, 53. I even though I wrote it, I thought 51. I lied to myself. All right. So, and I draw 4 cards.
Is that a 1? It looks like a 7 from here.
Because you went from 37, 39, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's supposed to be, it was 7.
Okay. That's what I thought. Love you.
See, ladies and gentlemen, this is when you realize that technology was a lot better, even though like this we always referenced back when people messed up on life totals. Modern technology is great. Pen and paper is okay. So luckily I'll be
Technology is
keeping,
more legible.
you ain't wrong. All right. So I dealt you 4. I drew 4. I gained 4, and he is now 10-10 or
Okay.
9-9. So now I draw 1 card at the beginning of the turn. I will play a plains. You know what the bad thing is? Those 4 cards I drew are all land.
That's funny.
All right. I'm going to pay 5, and I'm going to play Azula, Cunning Usurper. Has Firebending 2. When Azula enters, target opponent exiles a non-token creature they control.
Mm-hmm.
Then they exile a non-land card from their graveyard. During my turn, I may cast those cards exiled by Azula, and I may cast them as though they have flash, and mana of any type may be spent to cast those spells.
Okay.
So first, you choose what creature you want to exile. And now from your graveyard, which non-land card you would like to exile?
Non-land? Just any non-land?
Any non-land. She chose the card that focused on elves. My kingdom for a Masquerade Nexus right now. So my avatars, my allies could be elves too. And then this does not work out, ladies and gentlemen. I can get this as chosen. I have a body.
So
those will just stay. Those will just stay here for now because I don't think I'll be playing them anytime soon.
9, 10, 11, 12, 12. Back down to a 12. And 12.
All right, I will pay. Actually, that should be untapped. I will pay 3 to play the only non-avatar card in this deck, pretty much. Carol, Attentive First Year. It's a 3/3 Vampire Cleric. Tap 2 untapped creatures I control. Copy target triggered ability I control. I may choose new targets for that copy. Activate only once each turn. So it can actually double my earthbending, firebending, all that stuff for the triggers. And I do believe I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to play Avatar Destiny on my Daily Agents. So it's going to enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each creature card in my graveyard, and is an avatar in addition to its other creature types. When this creature dies, mill cards equal to its power. Return this card to its owner's hand, and 1 creature card milled this way to the battlefield under my control. So it's like the avatar getting reborn, which is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
The only bad thing is I only have no. I actually got a few creatures to graveyard. I got 3 creatures. So now this is a 6/7. And since I can tap my allies for land, I'm going to or for mana. I'm going to tap the Great Divide Guide. I will tap Aang, and I will put the glider on Dilete Agents. So. And then I'm going to attack. I will attack with the Dilete Agents, which are currently 7/8, and I will attack with Avatar Aang, who is currently a 9/9. The Firebending will trigger, so I'll get to draw a card. And I will choose to use that 2 red mana because of Azula's ability. I can actually cast Dennis is Chosen at instant speed.
Okay. What did you say your Dilete Agents are?
They are 3/6. They are a 7/8 flyer.
Okay, so they are flyer.
Yeah, we got flying because of the glider
on it. Okay. I can't use water bending yet, can I?
Does it include? If it includes tapping the card, unfortunately,
it does.
Yeah. So you have to wait until next turn.
I have no flyers. I have no well, I have Maralen, but I don't want to sacrifice Maralen. We'll take it.
Okay, so you'll take 9. You'll take 16.
Okay.
This is modern technology right here, ladies and gentlemen. Minus 16. 4, 7, 37. Yep. A #1 casino blackjack dealer right here, folks. And that is it for me, and I need to discard some of these lands. 6, 7. All right, there you go.
No, you didn't.
You want to know how many people say that at a casino a whole lot? Especially when it's blackjack. They're like, come on, 6, 7. I'm like, yeah.
I'm disappointed.
I'm disappointed too. I should not have said it.
Okay.
I'll make it up. Dealer clap. All right, go ahead. Yep. And the worst part is I don't think I can add that part out because it actually was part of the turn. All right. Oh, that was your last turn on stone for him, wasn't it? So next turn he'll be able to swing along with the other big one.
Yep.
Now, did you adjust that because I took a creature from...
You took an enchantment from here, but you took a creature off my battlefield.
Okay.
So it was a 13. It's down to a 12.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Okay, we've got 3 for an Elvish Archdruid. Mill 2 cards, please.
Okay. Those 2 cards are going to be a Smoldering Marsh and a Battlefield.
Take them away.
Battlefield Forge.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4 for a Nightmare Sour.
Spirit Water Revival and Airbender's Reversal. Have fun with those 2. Okay, so what does that one do for you?
As an additional cost to cast the spell, you may waterbend 6. Draw 2 cards. If the spell's additional cost was paid, instead shuffle your graveyard into your library, draw 7 cards, and you have no maximum hand size for the rest of the game.
I mean, you do have the option to waterbend, because you do have some creatures you can tap for it, if you wanted.
I may just draw the 2 cards.
Okay, it's up to you.
Because shuffling my graveyard into my library will take them down.
It might take them down, but at the same time, it does give you a lot of options later.
Good options.
But I also have a pretty decent
do.
field, which I forgot the Earthbend, but I'm just not going to worry about that right now, since I forgot that.
I'm going to stick with the base cost and just draw the 2 cards. Not the best, not the worst. All right. Then I'm going to go ahead and gain 2 life for each elf. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 14.
Back up to 51.
Okay. I'm swinging for 14.
I will block with your Nissa Chosen.
Okay.
Even though
It
you're
goes into my graveyard. Not into my graveyard.
Oh
into
no,
my
the deck. Ah, crap.
Thank you.
I forgot that was the good thing about that card. Just remember, everyone, reading the card explains the card. I thought I was just going to go to graveyard, but no. I forgot it's a cool little thing that you can keep getting back with Nissa, and then you'll be able to trigger with Maralen. And, yeah.
Okay. That is it for me.
All right. So, now I have choices to make. All right. Draw for turn. I'll pay 5, and I'm going to play my saga, The Legend of Yang Chen. So, Chapter 1. Starting with you, each player chooses up to 1 permanent with mana value 3 or greater from among permanents your opponents control. Exile those permanents. So I can choose something on your side that is 3 or greater to exile. I feel I have to do one of the big ones. I will choose your Changeling to exile.
Okay.
Now you can choose something else of yours if you want to exile it, but I doubt you will.
No, that's fine.
Yep. So that is not exiled.
So this will go down to 13. Yes, there we
go. And then I will go ahead and I will pay 2 to play Earth King's Lieutenant. It has trap when it enters, put a +1/+1 counter on it for each other ally I control. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 allies. And whenever another ally I control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. I could have doubled that, but I think I'm good. And then I'm going to, I'll swing in the air once again. So with these, there's still 7 8s, and with a 9/9 firebending will trigger. I will draw a card.
No blocks.
No blocks. So you're taking the 9, 10, 16. So you're down to 35. I didn't have to do the numbers on that one again. And I will go on ahead and say go. End of turn, I will earthbend, so I don't forget. I will earthbend on here to make this a 3. So I got a bunch of creatures down here. And I will draw for the earthbending. I will admit this game is definitely taking a lot longer than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Because I thought one of us would be able to blow up, but... And you definitely have a lot of life you can gain now.
Not just that. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I should have been...
Hold.
Once again, everybody, please make sure you read your cards. I should have attacked it. I thought I had a little more time. Search your library for any number of elf cards, put them on the battlefield, and shuffle your library. If your opponent's name is David Hedge, they're screwed. See, this is what happens when I don't play against one of the. So Cindy started playing in this set of Zendikar, like back in. I hate to look at the date on this. Back in 2009. So Cindy's been playing this game for almost 17 years now.
Shapeshifters count?
Unfortunately, yes, changelings count. I've been playing this game for over 30-some years, and even I still miss a bunch of random stuff. I should have swung Avatar Aang into Nissa, or I could have swung both into Nissa. However, she does have... Actually, no, it wouldn't have mattered, because you could have blocked both. Like, there are times I should have been attacking Nissa, but I thought it was like another turn or so. Yep, going ahead and do your thing, because I think you just mill me out
Mill
at this.
2 cards.
Hold on, just lay them all out because...
Mill 2 cards, mill 2 cards, mill 2 cards, mill 2 cards. Hold on, let's see.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I can actually count to 32. I can also count to 5 because that's all I have left in my deck.
Okay.
All right, so go on ahead.
So all of these are going to enter, and I'm going to gain a life for each of them with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So minimum 16.
Yep, minimum 16. So
I'm going to have Essence Warden come in first.
Let's just hold on that then.
So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Let's see.
66. Oh, wait, your Ness is now in the graveyard since you popped her. Yeah, I should have been attacking that son of a gun. I think it's the first Planeswalker that you played in a deck in a long time. And I think outside of swinging with Avatar Aang, there's not much I could have done otherwise, because I couldn't just swung it with him.
When this enters, I surveil 1. Okay. When this enters, I can look for a creature card. Sure.
I mean, you could choose what order they do it.
Yeah, so. I'm doing this.
And with that, you would need to discard a card.
That's fine.
From your hand, yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. Sure. Another elf, so I gain 2 life, so that's... What was the number? Oh, you already wrote down the 66, so take me up to 68.
Well, that just goes to your hand.
Oh, never mind. Okay, cool.
Oh, trust me, you still got a lot of other stuff you got to go through. That's the least of the problems.
3 -1/-1 counters. Surveil 1. Sure. There we go. Okay. So now,
and then
that big boy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30. He's a 30, 30. So here's a 20. Can you get to a 10 faster?
Yeah, there's the 30.
Okay. Creature, 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 mana. Creature, mana, mana, mana. Creature, 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 creature. Okay, manis.
You know what the funny thing is? I think I have a board wipe still, unless it's in that stack. You can pretty much play any card that's in that stack right now.
I'll take the one off the top.
So in case you want the reason why she's laughing maniacally right now. So you see this big 30-30 right here. I'm just going to switch it. It is now in the Avatar state. Until end of turn, target creature you control, it's that one, is an avatar in addition to its other types. It gains flying, first strike, lifelink, and hexproof. Until end of turn. You may notice on my board, I have a lowly 3/2 Aang. I will no longer have a 3/2 Aang in about the next few seconds after she attacks. Yep. It went into the avatar state. Congrats, you have a bigger avatar than I do. Yep. All right. Still your thing.
So those are they can't attack yet.
Now, did you have anything? I think you had at least an Imperious Perfect that pumps up your elves.
Yeah, I have. A Loyalist, an Imperious Perfect, and the Druid that pumps all my stuff.
Okay.
So I'll swing everything. Also, I will waterbend 3 to tap down your only flyer.
Fair play. All right. All right. So now I gotta figure out blockers. Lands, you're about to get chumped. I should have gained. Yeah, I should have done that.
What?
So I should have had you drained for 5 2 times because of me swinging with them.
Okay, then take 10 off my life total.
And I would have gained 10. It's not going to matter, but I want to keep that straight. All right. So I can't block there because I don't have a flyer now because you blocked my flyer.
This is Earthbend. Oh, can I? Oh, yeah, I'm going to add that to it too. Sorry. Earthbend 4. Right.
All right. I'll block the boulder with my Earth King Lieutenant.
Mm-hmm.
I will block. Dang, this stinks. Azula is gonna. Well, no, Azula. No matter who I block with, they're gonna go because everybody's got at least. All right, so those are flyers, not flyers.
Not flyer.
All right, so I'm at least taking 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. All right. This land blocks your land. This land blocks your land. Right. Block there. Block here. And block there. So when it's all said and done, the boulder will get crushed by the Earth King Lieutenant.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to go because a 2/2 does not beat the 5/5.
Right.
But this will come back into play tapped. That's a 2/2.
2/2 lifelinker.
So 5/5. So this will go.
Mm-hmm.
You gain 5 life.
61.
So you go to 61. That's getting mine gets crushed.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, babe. That comes back and play tapped, and then 3/2.
3, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
6, 5.
6/5. Okay, the back end was the problem.
Yeah.
All right, so that land goes. So I end up taking 40 and then 42, 43, 44, 45. So I go down to 7. You gained
32.
32, and that actually would have lived.
Would it?
Yeah, because
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I didn't have enough in my lands to kill
All right.
anything. So you gain 33 plus 3, 6. So 33, 39. Congratulations, you're at 100. To my 7.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
No, I think that was a pretty good turn.
Nah, I don't think it was, but it's okay. All right.
I really like Nissa.
All right. So it's my go. I need the fudge. All right. Draw. All right. So you know what the funny thing is right now? This goes to chapter 2. You may have target opponent draw 3 cards. If you do, draw 3 cards. I'm going to choose not to let you have 3 cards because I only have 4.
Aww. Rats.
Can I see your graveyard?
Mm-hmm.
That's not. All right. And my graveyard doesn't have much either.
It's all exile.
Yeah, that's the problem. I drew a card and I got excited. I was like, wait a minute, my graveyard sucks. And everything is on your battlefield. That is a must ability for that. You know, I think I'm screwed. Because I can do that. I have to draw a card. I cannot deal 100 damage to you. And I don't have a board wipe. So I am going to do the Avatar honorable thing and just concede to your awesomeness and the fact that Nissa still proves that if left unchecked, Nissa Ravane in a proper deck can crush anybody, especially paired with her. And I cannot get you down to 100 life with 4 cards left in my deck, and you still have a lot more than 4 cards left in your deck. But yeah, so the only things I had left in my hand, so I can show you all too. So I had this to try and I could mitigate some stuff from graveyards. Because ally from among cards you own exiled with this creature. So yeah, I couldn't get any of the exiled stuff because it has to be exiled with him. I could have cultivated. I got excited for this one, the Foggy Swamp Visions. I was going to see how many creatures you had in your graveyard and my graveyard. I could get copies of them. I was going to see if there's any interactions that can help me get that there wasn't because they don't get haste. I could kill Maralen because I had the Sandbender
Maralen
Storm.
did her job. It's fine.
She did. And then I had Sun Warriors, but there is not enough time to build up any forces.
Mine was going to be to proliferate and make him a 60/60.
Yeah.
And then I had Dionys to untap and put +1/+1 counters on things. But.
Yeah. It also helped you went into the Avatar state.
He did. And you put it right on the top to make it super obvious for me.
No, the only other thing that was like stupid is that I had I was doubling my damage and I gave you milled a card to get the answer to the enchantment. So that was the game. So in this case, one of the best sets in my opinion of 2025, with Avatar: The Last Airbender, could not do it against the first set of 2026, with Maralen Fairies and elves working together is a very dangerous combination, but I was very pleased with how Avatar Aang works, and I was able to at least get him transformed. That was a moral victory for me. Um, but I think a little bit of tooling on this deck, there's a lot more potential here. But you definitely are on the right track of just like having all those elves and everything.
I got a really, really slow start, and then it started to come together.
And boy, when it came together. So,
This is yours.
yep. So, lesson to all of you at home: if you see a planeswalker in a commander game, don't leave the butter unchecked. Make sure you keep it in check, and remember to check when its ultimate ability is going to trigger off. Because I thought I had more time, but there was like +1s each time because both of her first two abilities are plus abilities. Um, her Yeah, I should have attacked it with the flyers or at least put some pressure, but at the same time she did have a couple of big bodies that could have halted that real quick. um, but that is the commander game, and now here's me at the end, trying to figure out where I went wrong.
Oh.
Well, there you have it. That's the game. Maralen Fae Ascendant definitely has she's real good. You put a bunch of elves and fairies on the board, can definitely mill out the opponent and give you pickings of some of the best cards your opponents have in their deck. But as I noted before too, if you leave a planeswalker unchecked, even though they're not seeing that much in the realm of commander anymore, they can bite you in the backside. And this Ravane is now on my terminate on site list anytime Cyndi breaks up Maryland. But it also goes to show that Cyndi has definitely. I taught her how to play with the Garuk versus Liliana duel deck, as I mentioned on the live stream this past Monday, on the 2nd of February, because you might be seeing this video later on down the line. It just goes to show throughout the years she has grown as a player, and she knows what she's doing, and you can hand her just about any deck that is possible to build, and she will find ways to not only figure out what the main components are for the deck and what's the main objective, but you may find some hidden things as well. And in this case, this is her first deck that she has built in a while that she was inspired to build. She saw the card in the box when we were opening it up, and she was like, "This is my new commander." And as you can see, especially with this Ravane, elves and fairies working together are a very dangerous combination. But I was very happy to be able to get Avatar Aang to flip over and to be able to do all 4 bendings in one shot. And I had a blast with it. Cyndi had a blast playing Maryland. And hopefully you had fun watching this video. So thank you so much for checking this out. If you like it, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and let everyone know that House Hedge Gaming is here for all of your gaming needs. But until next time, everyone, stay safe and take care, my friends.